cakap dulu ke lagu dulu?
Boleh-boleh. Tunggu dalam.
Betul, Assalamualaikum.
สวัสดีค่ะ พวกเราจากโรงเรียนดีนุนอิสลาม ขณะนี้ท่านกำลังรับฟังจากสถานีวิทยุ IIUM FM Your Campus Radio
Tes.
الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم إنا نجعلك في
الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد.
Assalamualaikum and welcome to IIUM FM, your campus radio. I'm DJ Putri, and tonight's show is Beyond Age, Redefining Success Through Education. So our guest today is someone who shows us that age is never a barrier to learning. Mr. Shamsul, a teacher with 5 children, went back to university at the age of 40. He balanced between family and work. He not only completed his degree, but also earned an award of fractalist and dean list almost every semester. So, welcome Mr. Shamsul.
Waalaikumsalam. Thank you for having me.
Okay, so Mr. Shamsul, let's start by talking about your background. You grew up in a family of 8 siblings. Your parents were settled in Felda and you were the third child. You become the first person that get degree in your family. So how did you manage to get the degree, and can you tell us what life was like growing up?
Okay, thank you Miss DJ and welcome. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin wassalatu wassalamu ala asyrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajmain. Thank you for inviting me for this special program and also make me remember my last time of study at this university. Firstly, I talk about what you're asking for. What about my background? Firstly, I'm the third child from members of the family. I have 8 siblings. And my father and mother is Felda settlers in Teriang, Pahang. And as you mentioned, I am the first person in my family earn a degree, but it's too late. About 40 years old, I get it. And there are more interesting about my study in this university, and also it's a very hard challenge for me to get study in the age of 50 with 5 children, and my wife is a full-time housewife, and at that time I also have only half of my monthly salary, and I also need to pay my house loan. And at that time also three of my children still are studying at a primary school in Kuantan. And also I every weekly, I return to my hometown, Kuantan, and also I need to pay my personal loan and anything expense for my personal and also by my family and other commitments. That is very hard for me, but Alhamdulillah, I never surrender, and I still continue my study until I finish it in 2008. Okay, that's all.
Okay, so that's very quite challenging for you as an older. As an older at the age of 40 to pursue a degree. What is the main reason for you to pursue a study? Because at that time you was have a quite stable job, which is as a teacher at the SK Asunta Convent, which is in the Kuantan. So can you share with us?
Okay. At that time is in years 2005. Before that time, I attend an 14 work course at Institute Perguruan Islam, Bangi. By the way, the course is giving me chance to apply for the PKPG program handled by Education Ministry. And by the course I attend, I think better for me to make an application to that program. But the age limitation of the age to enter the program is 42 years old. But that time I am 37 years old at 2005. I discussed with my wife and I told her about my decision, and thank you, it's very her. She gave me moral support and agree by my decision. But I am also telling her this is not very easy, because you must make a sacrifice to help me. After a long discussion and not sure I can get this, enter this program or not, I send my application. At 2004, I received a letter that I selected to enter the interview. And the first time I entered the interview, before I attend to the room, there are 10 or 11 candidates, very young. And I think at that time, only once, I am the
only person.
Old person. Because maybe they are from 25 to 30 years old. Younger than me.
I see.
And also, I passed the interview. And then, after that, the program will be twin program. 1 year at Institute Perguruan Sultan Temanggung Ibrahim in Johor Bahru, and 2 years at International Islamic University Gombak.
So
I am very happy,
yes.
but I think it's very hard with my age and commitment to my family, and I think I must struggle, and I think I can do it. That is the motivation for me. My family support me, and I confident that I can do it. Thank you.
Okay, so that is the feedback from your wife. So how about your big family? So what they do actually respond when you decide to pursue your study, because you will let your child with your wife that does not have an income at Kuantan. So it is a very long distance relationship. So what are their response to you?
Oh, thanks. All of my family members, my brothers, my sister, give full support because they want to look one of his family member get a degree, because none of them got a chance what I have, and I accept it as a challenge that I can do it. My father and my mother also support me, and they agree
With your
to help
decision?
me if I have a financial problem.
Okay.
Thanks to them, support me with a difficult time. So thank you.
So that's very interesting because there's a both support
Yes.
from. Okay, so despite all of these challenges, you managed to get dean list almost every semester. So what is actually your biggest motivations to get all of that?
Firstly, thank you to all my members, group of study. There are also teachers from different school and selected from Sarawak, from Johor, from Selangor, from Penang, also from Terengganu. My class is only 16 or 17%. At the first time, when we reach at IIUM to make a registration, we are surprised because the government before my program, there are 2 or 3 intake of this program, but unluckily for my program, PTPTN cannot support. They because maybe we are teacher, we have our salary. For that, PTPTN stop to support all the students in the PKPG program. I remember that in the second days of registration, at that time is Datuk Zamri Kadir, now the Minister of Higher Education, attend to the program. And also at that time is Mr. Shamsuddin Moner. He give a talk about Islam Hadari 2005. At that time, there are 3 or 4 members from the group of students. There are 4 group of course. First course is moral education. Second is teaching English second language. Third course is teaching Arabic second language. And the fourth is counseling, bachelor in counseling. All of the members from each course, we are discussing and take an action we meet the committee of the registration day, and we want to meet Datuk Zamri Kadir to give our memorandum to the Minister of Education. At that time, Datuk Seri Hishamuddin. I'm sure that is Datuk Seri Hishamuddin. And we asked for Ministry of Education to look at the problem of us, how we can continue to study if there are no any support to reduce to give the financial support. After that discussion, maybe 2 or 3 months after that, we hear a very good news that Ministry of Education agreed to give pinjaman boleh ubah. That means if you got 2.8 of CGPA, the loan will change to the we will only need to pay about 25%. The full financial support is RM 15,000.
Wow.
That means for 3 years of our study, we will receive 5,000 a year. That's for 6 semester. Each semester we earn about 2,500. That's enough. That's enough. And also all of us have got a salary. Because of that, my colleague, all of the students in my class, very helpful, and we are working together, and we know the responsibility that we must handle our family, we must handle our study, and also we must handle our personal life. They are very supporting, and they are give us a good commitment, like for preparing a coursework, and also make a revision for the final exam at every semester. Also, the condition, the lecturer also very supporting. They give us very much commitment, more than 100%, and I think they are very happy to teach the old person in the class. Okay, that's all I think I can share with you.
Okay, so supporting from the friends and lecturers is the biggest points which is where you can get the English almost every semester. So we will break. Right after this. We will talk more on this topic after we break. Craving for
إنه كان توابا.
Craving for something different? Try So Good Signature Tahu Belau. Our crispy tofu, perfectly seasoned with special herbs and topped with mouth-watering gravy, will make your day extra special. Affordable, delicious, and simply so good. Available for delivery and pickup. Follow us on Instagram at sogood_ for daily updates and promotion. So good, where every bite is just so good. Welcome back to Beyond Age, Redefining Success Through Education. So we are here with Mr. Shamsul. Before I forget, can I ask that you didn't manage to get dean list in one semester because of your illness, which is thyroidism. So can you share with us how do you feel at that time?
Okay, thank you. Firstly, I'm not sure. At that time, I get thyroidism. My friend realized me that why you are so. I think they look at my physical. My weight lost very much from 70 to 65 kilogram in about 2 or 3 months. And I'm not sure what happened, but every time I eat like usual, nothing changed. But that time I feel very tired, and I cannot go out have a hot climate activity and at that time my lecturer also realized that I am lost my weight, which looking at my physical worried about my health. I go to IIUM clinics, and the doctor advised me to go to HKL, Hospital Besar Kuala Lumpur, to make an laboratory test, my blood test. After 2 weeks, Hospital Kuala Lumpur called me to attend at the hospital and check the result. By the result show that I have a hypothyroid. During that time, I cannot focus
When you study.
for my class. Until but I can complete my coursework very well, and also I can make a presentation during the class. But at the final exam, I cannot focus to answer the question. Because I cannot revise my
Lecture.
I cannot revise my subject very well. One of the management office of one Pajaria suggest me to take a long time, extra time at the exam, about 30 minutes by the special case. That I can take the exam 30 minutes extra. But at that time I don't want to take the opportunity, because I think 30 minutes give to me. Also I think I cannot answer
This question.
the question very well. But for I think it's 2007, my third or fourth, my fourth or fifth semester, I not get my
Dean list.
That's not a big problem. I must do to confirm that my CGPA is not is about 3.5 and above. I must make it that my CGPA is 3.5 and above. That's all. My GPA at that semester is not achieve about 3.5 lah. Okay. That's all I can explain. Thank you.
So, because of the illness, but you manage to complete all the courses, but the CGPA is dropped. So I think it's quite a very what I can say is very dedication to your study. So you very very do well. Okay, so to get to let the seeking knowledge to Islamic principle. So what can you highlight of the Islamic principle in seeking knowledge in Islam with your studies in IIM in the age of 40?
Okay. Firstly, Islam is encourage the ummah to study by hadith from Sunan Ibn Majah. Seeking knowledge is an obligation upon every Muslim. That's very right. And also one of the hadith is tuntutlah ilmu daripada buayan hingga ke liang lahat. That's in Malay. That means no limitation of time to seek knowledge, and your responsibility to get knowledge never end, because every day we will face a new knowledge by different time, and there are new issue, new technology, and also human is growing, and they will enhance their life by the way of their life. Example, if before this we cooking by firewood, now after that we cooking by LPG, and now we cooking by induction cookers, and maybe next time there are a new technology, and that means the knowledge is always change, and you must follow it. Before this we don't have WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, Medsos, and all of that make our life change, and also the knowledge is also change. Okay, if we cannot catch up the knowledge, we will lose, and we will left behind the civilization of the human life. Okay, thank you.
Okay, so that's a very quite good answer. So as an older student, so what is differentiate you to the younger student at the life in IIUM?
Oh, we are happy-go-lucky. Our class maybe our class from Monday evening, every afternoon of the Monday, and our last class is maybe at the night of Tuesday. Our holiday is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Also in the morning of Monday. We schedule our timetable to make sure that we have our time to family, and also we have a time in the university. That means at the time of the university, we will commit all of our focus to our study. But from Friday, Saturday, Monday, and morning of the Monday, that is for my family. We are very happy, and we are like other person, happy go lucky. But what is happened in our mind and what happens, that's all is like life goes on. That's all.
So it's very interesting. So to live in as an older student to get degree. So I heard that you've been a director of a national seminar of moral education. So how do you manage your time for that, and also why they choose you as a director of that program?
Okay. Before I having chosen as a director of the National Seminar Moral Program, that is my course. My course is Bachelor of Education in Moral Education, and one of the our class plan is to handle the National Seminar in Moral Education. It's a very tough job. It's very tough job. And not like at school. School, we have our teachers. We can make a very simple committee. Today, we want to set up the committee. Every teacher can be our committee. But in the university, it's different because we don't have only 16, 17 members for the committee. And we need to make networking to the outside, to the outsider, to call paper presenter, to call facilitator, to call forum panel. That's all. We must make it happen. One of the problem is, first we need to get a financial. Luckily, at that time, the director of the Instead at that time is Allahyarham Dr. Mazuki, very helpful and supporting us. They give me 10,000. They give our committee's member 10,000 to manage the program, and we make our connection. We call that Ridwanti. We call Dr. Rahman from UPM.
Yes.
We call Arwah Dr. Siddiq Babar, and also paper presenter from Institute Perguruan, Darul Aman, Institute Perguruan Temanggung Ibrahim. And the official ceremony opening, we invite the secretary, the Parliament Secretary of Ministry of Education at that time, MP of Kapar. That's a very hard job, but with the commitment and the support of the committee and the financial support, we make it happen. And 2 days after the program, I'm very proud because Berita Harian come to make an interview about the program, and 2 or 3 days after, the seminar is published in their papers. That's very, very happy.
So there is a picture of you in the Berita Harian?
No, don't picture. Only a simple text.
Oh, I see.
But the highlight the program is very good, and have a 16 resolution from the seminar.
So you get a good review. So you get the good feedback from your program.
Yes.
So
very, very good feedback. And that is memorable.
So
I'm satisfied with work as a director of this National Seminar in Moral Education. Thank you.
So it's quite very interesting because as an older student, you manage to get to be a director of the program, and also managed to get excellent on this program. So so we will break. Okay, so we end our session. But before we end, can you give one more advice for the person that think that that education is a number. So when they get older, then they cannot pursue study. So what is an advice for them that afraid to pursue study because thinking of their age?
Oh, no matter how old are you, you have an obligation to seek knowledge. Never surrender to get knowledge, because if you think that your properties will help you, but the knowledge is more can help you. When you are the higher education you get, the higher respect from the people give to you. It means one word from you as a professor maybe give thousand of meaning, because to get a title of professor you give too many sacrifice.
Yes.
Other than person that's only reading, that's only watching, that's only listening. They are not in the field of the real knowledge.
I see.
You know how to seek knowledge, how to interpret knowledge, and also you know how to use it to amal in your life. You will be a better person if you have a knowledge. Knowledge is more valuable than others think, because the purpose of ayat Al-Quran is Iqra.
Yes.
That's all. Thank you.
Okay, so that is what I am when highlight Iqra. So thank you for your sharing. So that's all, and thank you for listening to us. Until we meet next time. So I'm DJ Putri. Thank you, everyone.